And we're good now. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was a little
No, we're
too
not.
big.
What you talking about?
What?
What you talking about?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, oh my gosh.
But yeah, let's
The
drop that
Beyblade
knowledge
though.
real quick.
The Beyblade though.
The
The
Beyblade?
mega slowpoke. Yeah,
Mega slow, bro.
it's slowpoke. It looks like a slowpoke got trapped in his little shell. He got ate even more, not just his tail. That's what I see. You be letting it rip. Anyway, there's no regenerator now, so that's excellent to kill it. Cause like without it, I mean with the regenerator, that thing's a monster. It's that combine for nothing.
I know, that's just too powerful if it had regenerator. Because like
I know, dude.
in doubles that thing in VGCs actually that thing would be the most used Pokemon out there. Because paired up with somebody with safeguard or able to like block away status moves, there's not a thing out there that could one hit KO him unboosted. Plus,
Yeah.
when hit with shell armor, you can't crit him. And then paired up with, like I said, safeguard or something, he can set up 2 calm mines safely, and he has slack off recovery, and he can just take a crap on your whole team.
I know, exactly. And he got like a special attack boost, which means he's gonna be
That's on top of
offensive
the
at
defense
least.
boost. That's not helping
No,
Nintendo.
it's like having a specially offensive Mega Aggron with like a good coverage moves. Well, decent good coverage moves, not the best, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But even though it's going to be a new generation, not really. I think Silent Flame's is still going to be really good because it checks a lot of the newer megas. Like it can do good damage to not Salamence, to Mega Skeptile. It can hit what's the name of that Pokemon? Mega Lopunny pretty hard too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because like I'm thinking if Mega Lopunny's like speed is really high, it's going to stay in. Well, it's going to be like the new Mega Medicine, just a little weaker.
Yeah.
So it gets all the punches. It gets what's it called? I think it's quick attack. Also, it gets priority too. It gets high jump kick stab. So yeah, I think it's gonna be okay. It's not gonna be the best Pokemon.
She's gonna be pretty much another one of the glass cannons.
Yeah.
She's gonna. From what I read, somebody said she got a 50-point boost in her attack, and she had like base 90 attack or something like that.
Okay, that's not bad though. That's kind of realistic. You might get like how Medichan and Heracross got a tiny boost in defense and special defense.
Yeah,
that might happen too. Because I assume it's gonna be like big attack boost, decent speed boost, and pretty decent defense boost too.
that's true.
No HP though. No HP because that's only a Mega Audino. Let's talk about that right now.
Mega Audino? Alright.
That move, that new little move it gets.
For those of you who don't know the new thing, screenshots have been shown from Korokoro. Well, not Korokoro exactly. There was the official Korean Nintendo site leaked pictures this morning.
They dropped the ball.
Yeah, they really did. Leaked pictures of Mega Slowbro and Mega Audino. For those of you who didn't understand when we were talking about Slowbro just now, what happened is they did it accidentally, and it was really a big drop right there. Our first 5th gen Mega, and it's an Audino. And I'm sitting here
so mad.
When I saw it, I'm like, no, this thing's got to be fake because the pictures, they don't look real. They don't. But when I looked at it, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is real. And then I would look everywhere on Twitter, Cerebi, everywhere. It was all true, and I was like, no, that's just crazy. It now boasts a new typing. It now goes from 1 weakness to 2 weaknesses. And it now has the normal fairy typing with the healer ability, which probably isn't any good. Well, it's not any good in singles, so
yeah,
that was really a crappy ability. But the fact it doesn't have regenerator is completely better. I'll deal with it.
Yes, but it gets that new move.
Yes, it can devolve Pokemon from what the leaks say, and I'm sitting here thinking, what kind of impact will that have on the meta?
I mean, if it stays like that, if it's like the same details like we're thinking it does, it's gonna stay in OU. I mean, maybe OU or UU, because its speed is pretty garbage, but it gets bulkier and it gets the first HP boost of a Mega. So I'm thinking it can take a hit and make your Pokemon not Mega Evolve or like Mega Evolve. If that's the case, if that's how it works. So if it like de-evolves your Mega Pokemon, it can't Mega Evolve because it's not in that new like third stage or second stage it's supposed to be in.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's gonna be pretty crazy. And it only has 2 weaknesses because fighting is knocked out because of Fairy, but it's weak to Poison and Steel. Yeah. So you need that Sugar Spin and Scizor.
Poison and Steel are now, staple threats due to
you need to have them. Like without Steel or Poison Sap, you're gonna have problems. Like in almost any tier except in you. And the only thing you gotta worry about is Granbull. I think he got buttoned up, didn't he? Or he's still in you. I forget.
Granbull, it is in you, but people have been wanting it to be suspect tested. And I think that's Smogon's next list for suspect testing for NU.
Okay.
But that's
so have you?
Yet, so I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully. So.
You want to talk? Why don't you tell them about the new cosplay Pikachus and what impact that's going to have?
Oh yeah, okay, the cosplay Pikachu, right? First of all, it's normal Pikachu. Assuming it gets the light ball still, can hold the item, and it gets some style, some swag. Like, seriously. Like, oh my god, I cannot wait for them. Because I'm thinking, out of all the costumes, you know how each costume, I forget the actual names, but one gets Flying Press, one gets Raining Kiss, one gets, what's it called? Electric Terrain? Something like that?
Yeah.
And then the most important one gets Icicle Crash. So it's basically giving the Pikachu a way to hit ground types without hitting powered ice. So that's amazing. And then the light ball boost, it makes it pretty good.
And then, I'm just gonna add a little quick thing to the icicle thing. Now, even though Pikachu can hit ground types, there's another exciting aspect for Pikachu. He can now cause flinches also with the Icicle Crash.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Icicle Crash flinches.
I did not know that.
It's I think it's a 30% chance to flinch. I'm not positive on that, so don't quote me.
That's gonna be funny. If K-Drop Pikachu, I don't do that.
Like the people always fear, Mamoswines with Icicle Crash, or they fear Weaviles with it, and now they're gonna have to fear the team mascot with it.
Yeah, that's been garbage for like 5 generations. It gets
garbage.
I know. I mean, it's a solid in your mind. You know what I'm saying? But like now, it could be maybe like raise up in the ranks and be pretty good. Maybe not OU material, Uber material, but maybe like that strong RU presence.
What I think with it, you know how Rotom has its different forms, and each of its forms is in a different tier. I believe that's how it's going to be with the cosplay Pikachus. Each cosplay is going to end up in a different tier.
Yeah, most likely. Because, I mean, no offense to the little scientist Pikachu, but, like, Electric Terrain, what's that going to do? I mean, like, each same move pool, just one new move, that doesn't really help you that much.
He's probably more of a support mind, honestly.
Still, like, support, you get that, the Mega Audino to support your team. Not the Pikachu with the science glasses, the Scholar Pikachu that went to Harvard for, like, 18 years, this guy's good.
That Pikachu knows the secrets to life, bro. It knows.
I know, dude.
It's been to college.
But it can't apply in like
real life. He became a professor in a college. That's how smart he is. He's a Professor Chew.
A new nickname already.
I already got my name for my cosplay. I got a name for each of my cosplay Pikachus. The only thing I don't like about it is it has to be dressed up as a female to get Icicle Crash, which I kind of don't like about that because,
that dress?
It just doesn't suit me. There's nothing against people who actually like the costume. It just doesn't suit me very well.
Drag. We get a male Pikachu.
Nah, yeah. Well, actually, I can see that. Drag cheese.
It's like a Gardevoir, except, not...
let me talk about Gardevoir now. She's still the greatest Mega to ever be invented.
I know, but if it's a he, man, if it's a he, it's like wearing a dress. That tells you something about your Pokemon.
What is Game Freak thinking allowing Gardevoir to have a male form? That makes no sense.
Like, if Galade can only be male, why can't Gardevoir only be female? Like, I don't understand that.
Gallade, yeah, exactly. It makes no sense.
That is strange.
I guess they did that, like, I don't guess they planned for Gallade to ever be made, so when Gallade was made, they can't be like, oh, well now Gardevoir is going to be just a female.
I mean, they could. It wouldn't be kind of weird, like, not a lot of sense, but you could say all the males died. So there's only female Gardevoirs. Let's end it there. No explanation at all, just saying it died.
Okay, that makes sense, bro. It makes sense. I got you.
It does.
What
we need is like a weather buff, so I can use my Mega Swampert in the rain with that swift swim.
Oh,
that swift swim. I say it like that with the accent.
Speaking of that, let's talk about Mega Swampert real quick. Just because we're on the subject of him.
That both lets though.
Who gives a bulky Pokemon with stupid attack and great defensive stats a speed boost in the rain? What is
a smart person? The geniuses? The Ice Punch?
Swampert is gonna take a crap on everybody.
Because honestly, I'm thinking the only thing that kept him in UU was his speed. Now he's gonna be even faster than that and get a tap boost.
Oh yeah, Swampert's gonna go up in usage, definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it in my playthrough. I'm not gonna use Mega KFC. I might use Trico though. I might use
I'm going Trico for sure for my starter.
I'm not sure though, because I can't decide. Because if I want to make a balanced team, I can't use a Mega Skip Tower if I'm gonna use like a Salamence or a Metagross. You know.
True.
It depends.
Well, you don't have to Mega Evolve the Sceptile. You can just have you a good Grass staple, and then use the other guy as your Dragon staple.
I want like the Mega Soul for Swampert. Well, I might do that after I beat my main playthrough, because I mean that's gonna be hard to just make in game without race for it.
I'm pretty sure me and Seeker. They know her as Seeker. You know her as my girlfriend. So let's not put her real name out there. So what me and Seeker are gonna do? We're gonna.
What do you call out?
I think we're gonna trade. If the Mega Stones for the Pokemon get early, I think we're gonna trade and get all of the stones for the starters on the first go. So that way, we'll have all of them to choose from. But I'm not gonna use like Swampert. I'm definitely not gonna get Blaziken for sure. No, I'm not.
Me neither.
I'm tired. I was so hyped for Mega Blaziken last year. Then it died after I started using it. I'm like, this is just a faster Blaziken. It really doesn't excite me.
Yeah, and dude, I mean, I wasn't even hyped before because I've been using it in Ubers in fifth generation when the actual speed boost was released and legal on Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad Pokemon, but it's kind of one-dimensional. You can't be like, you can't make new sets. You have to be physical, pretty much.
Yeah.
You can't mess it up, and it's kind of like really easy to counter. But I mean, if you only have like if you have no priority, you can't really stop it because it's gonna outspeed the entire team. But it's easy to wall it in Ubers compared to OU. Sorry, I keep cutting you off.
No, that's fine. No, I was thinking. I wasn't saying that.
Okay, I'll make sure.
Okay, well, so what do you think? What do you think common sets would be run on Mega Swampert besides the staple Earthquake stab?
Probably. I mean, it needs Earthquake, obviously, like you said, but probably Waterfall or Aqua Tail if it gets it. I'm not sure if it gets that anymore or if it got it.
I think he gets it moved.
Good. Okay, good. But I mean, most likely Dual Stab. Maybe Ice Punch for coverage, and maybe a boosting move if it gets bulk up. But I can see a utility support set being max defense, max HP, and having Stealth Rocks, Roar, Dual Stab, stuff like that, or maybe Ice Punch for coverage and take off one of your stabs. But offensively, I mean, since it's gonna be super bulky already, all you need is max speed or a lot of speed and and max attack. He can run 4 attacks because it doesn't need a setup move. I don't think it does. If it gets like 200, a base 200 attack stat, it's not gonna need a setup move. I hope it doesn't need a setup move. But I mean, there's only so much you can do with a Mega Swampert. It's gonna be bulky. It's gonna be offensive with it's what's it called? Rain support. There we go. That's about it I can think of right now for Swampert. Just support and offensive rain dance. I mean, not rain dance. So we can use that if you want to.
What I can see people doing would like most of the set you named most of the sets that I think of off the top of my head. But I've seen people lately preparing for Mega Swampert, and I've asked a bunch of people, when I play Showdown, I'll ask some of the higher ranking players on like the lobby or OU chats and stuff. I'm like, what kind of sets would you run on so and so? And I've gotten a lot of, different inputs with stuff, but the one that interested me was an Avalanche set.
Oh yeah, I guess Avalanche set it.
And I was like,
it's not bad.
I was like, why would you run Avalanche over Ice Punch? And he was like, well, first, or I think it was a he. I'm not sure. His name was like
It probably was.
His name was like Spiky Sonic or Spiky Porcupine or something like that.
That's the name that a guy would make. It makes no sense. I'm just saying.
But like he said, Avalanche. Well, he said Mega Swampert with the Avalanche set would be for mirror match rain teams and stuff. And I was like, okay, go on about it. And he said, well, first of all, name a few Pokemon that are Swift Swim. I was like, well, Kabutops and Kingdra were the first one on the top of my head. And he's like, exactly. Now, they're going to outspeed, Mega Swampert even if he runs max speed EVs and a speed boosting nature. And he was like, if Swampert's going to get hit first, and then he can hit them back really hard with Avalanche or whatever, and he's going to have it boosted by his probable attack boost being in Mega form. And I was like, that's actually kind of smart.
It is.
I was like, and then I did the calcs, and even though it's neutral damage, Avalanche hits. No, it is super effective damage on Kingdra, right? Or is it?
It's part order. It's dragon order type, so it's neutral damage from Kingdra.
Oh, that's true. Wait, are you sure it's neutral damage? Does water resist?
Yeah, that's really weird, but it does.
That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard. Well, on Kabutops, it Okos Kabutops.
Dang. What about EQ?
EQ? Oh, I'm pretty
sure.
EQ
is that Oko too?
Kill.
Okay. I was making sure. You have to rely on Avalanche for that kill.
Oh yeah, but he definitely has some good counters to mock rain teams and whatever. And
oh yeah.
I've seen a lot of support sets with him too.
You guys, listen. This is why you use Gastrodon for the mirror match on the rain teams. It destroys them. I'm just saying. Not all of them, but
the main man. He knows what he's talking about.
Yes, Rain was it was my home back in 5th generation. That's all I played. Well, 2 Sun teams with Venusaur when it was good. But yeah, the Rain team, that's my home. The Ferrothorn everywhere. I hated that last generation.
I'm waiting on them to do something stupid like announce Ferrothorn gets another evolution and then everybody's just going to run Eviolite Ferrothorn.
That'd be awesome.
No. Why would anybody do that?
I would. What are you talking about? I ran Choice Bandit Ferrothorn for the surprise factor. That thing is strong. You'd be surprised how strong that thing is. With Jarl Bell, man. Oh my gosh.
I've seen
that. And it gets Explosion too. It gets Explosion too.
Why would you? What would that thing need to explode for?
On times where it's almost dead, maybe 40%, it's not gonna take a hit. Well, it'll take 1 hit before it dies. Then you explode on them and get that free Oko, or the free almost 2-8 KO. That's why you do routes for this Choice Bandit Ferrothorn set. It's good. Punish switches. But what we need a Mega Bufalon, right now. That's all we need. Nothing else. No joke. Okay, guys? So,
nobody wants to get Afro smashed.
I do. Man, I'll be like, hey, Rufito, use Afro Smash. Best of all the people. I'll be Oko and still types, everything, rock types. The Mega Argon have nothing on Mega Booth Line. He gets fur coat and reckless. He gets everything. Adaptability.
Adaptability coat reckless.
Yes.
Reckless adapting coat. That's what its move. That's what its hidden ability is.
That'd be so good. It will stay in you, so I can use it in any tier I want to. Just safe.
You would ladder up to rank 1 in every tier.
Yeah, just with Buffalante.
Nothing else on the team at all. Buffalant's got base 600 defenses.
And what he needs a setup move that boosts his physical attack drastically, like tail glow, like hair glow. That's what it's gonna be.
Hair glow.
Like, what's it called? Afro machine.
It's gonna be a shampoo animation.
That's what we need.
You're gonna see a little bottle of L'Oreal pop on his head, and it's like hands are gonna start scrubbing his afro.
Okay, that'd be cool. His hoofs, not his hands. The difference. No figures. Oh yeah, we're talking about megas, won't we?
Yeah. Well, that was a mega technically.
Yeah.
Like.
It's my mega.
All right.
On my wish list.
Let's talk about Sceptile sets. We'll kind of be quick. Okay. We'll kind of be quick with Sceptile because I want to get into the new megas too. I don't want the video to be way too long.
Yeah, but I'm thinking actually it's going to be probably mid sets like last generation where they had maybe like Rock Slide, Earthquake, Leaf Storm, Dragon Pulse, or Draco Meteor if we're lucky. Mm-hmm. And the obvious, well not obvious, but the all special attacking set with timid or modest, 4-stat like Focus Blast, Dual Stab, maybe I don't know HP Ice for the other skip powers that you meet. Probably not. What else is good? Surge set. Rock Slide, Earthquake, Leaf Blade, stuff like that. I think that's it I can think of right now. How about you?
Well, since he will be getting Draco Meteor, I'm definitely gonna see that run on a lot of people who do it.
I mean, it's like a super strong move with stab.
And I heard he gets that wasn't confirmed, but I saw a lot of YouTubers and tweets saying that he was confirmed to get pedal dance.
That's not bad. It's a lot better than isn't it better than Leaf Storm? You're just like locked into it for 2 turns or 3 turns.
Yep.
If you're unlucky.
That's
not bad actually.
But it's physical.
Oh yeah. That's not terrible if it gets a decent attack boost like it may.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna get a big special attack boost and a decent physical attack boost. Yeah. Maybe like 100, 120.
He's gonna get a speed boost, obviously.
Yeah, he has to be. Make a Christmas tree, man. The star on top.
Or what if he loses speed because of and he gets bulkier? I won't believe that. that would be like a shock to everybody. Bulky Sceptile.
Yeah.
Gets 50 in both defenses.
Oh yeah, speaking of Sceptile, it's gonna check a whole lot of dragons at OU now. Well, any tier really, because it outspeeds most of them. I'm gonna assume it does. Yeah. So Latios and Latios are gonna start running Ice Beam just to hit that thing on the switch.
Oh yeah. I've seen.
I forgot. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I forgot that Latios and Latios get Ice Beam. So I got O-Code on Switch because I'm safe. I can go on this Latios, no problem. And Ice Beam, I lost my Dragon type. My Garchomp, my Scarf Garchomp, man.
And I was expecting the
HP Fire.
And remember, this is going to be the legal debut of both Mega Latios and Latias, legally. So they're also going to have that running around.
I want that so bad. I mean, I don't want it anymore because, wanted it in 6th generation meta, but, what's new, Oris Pokemon, I don't want to really use the Mega Latios anymore. There's really a desire to use the old Mega. Well, it's not old to us, but it's old and being released, in the atmosphere kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But is it coming out in America? Is it like an event or an in-game thing? I'm not sure.
What?
It's
going to be in-game.
Okay. That sucks, dude. Anyway.
Probably the... Did you play Alpha? Did you not Alpha? Did you play Ruby or Sapphire Emerald?
Yeah, I didn't finish it because I got lazy. But I got about to the eighth gen athlete. Dang it, the 8th gym leader. There we go. I need to drink some water, some agua. Anyway,
So you never beat.
I mean,
you never beat the Elite Four in any of them.
I got to them, but like at that time, that's when like Diamond and Pearl came out. When I started playing the game, I played it kind of late, so I'm like, forget this game. I started playing the Sinnoh region kind of stuff, and I kind of like, lost my touch with it. But I haven't finished it, so it's gonna be like kind of new to me.
Well, the reason I asked was because in Emerald and Ruby and Sapphire, after you beat the E4, you unlock the Latios and Latias event in the old games, which is where you would have to go to the Berry. I think it was the Berry Master's house, and his wife had one of those things where you could just put words into like phrases, and you had to put in a certain phrase. I forgot what the phrase was, and then Latios and Latias would start appearing at random like random encounters.
Make the move a lot confirmed.
I'm thinking that maybe they're gonna do that again, and when you find them, like there's gonna be a place that opens up where you can go get their Mega Stones or something.
I mean, if that's the case, I'm not gonna guess. I'm just gonna like Google it, say what's the phrase to use to get the Mega Evolution, the Mega Stones, and not like guess at all, just saying, oh, that's what it says. Okay.
Well, it's gonna happen. Shofu's just gonna, do the video before
do the whole thing.
We go have the whole game done.
Yes. I'm gonna wait like a good 12 hours before I start playing, and just like see the walkthrough and do it like in an hour.
Exactly.
That may be at least 20 hours of gameplay, I'm thinking, for the actual playthrough, or maybe more if you just like skip a whole lot of cutscenes. I mean, not cutscenes, like talking and stuff. Like you just tap A through it all.
Yeah. I wouldn't say 20. I'd say about 10 to 12 for that. But if you 20 definitely if you're gonna explore everywhere and you're gonna actually pay attention. I think that's 20 hours worth.
I might do that just to enjoy the game.
Yeah.
My second playthrough on my other games that I don't play the first run through, I'm just gonna skip through everything.
Yeah.
I don't ever care. Hopefully, like this game, well, S and Y, you can get your Mega Stone for your starter really early, so I can just like start one game, finish it, and start the second game, and get my Mega and then trade it over. And let me done with like my Ruby or my Sapphire. I hope so.
Never picking that up ever again.
Nope. They got the Megas, the exclusive version Megas. I don't need nothing else. Oh yeah, has it been confirmed about having all the new Megas or some of them on one game and the other half on another game? Or that's not a thing yet?
None have been confirmed exclusive yet.
Like game locked anymore? Or I mean, not yet.
Not yet. I doubt. I think they will. If they announce like Mega Shift Tree and Mega Ludicolo, it'll have to be exclusives.
Yeah.
Ruby
I'm thinking actually. Like, since, like, we have a low pony as a Mega, we could have, like, old or new Pokemon coming in this new game, in the wild, and not just have it all holding region Pokemon.
Oh my gosh, I hope not. I'm ready. I want a VGC without Talonflame.
Oh, yeah.
I want to have a nice and staple VGC with no Gengar and no Talonflame. But
you think Ghastly in the Pokédex in Hoenn? Wasn't it? Or was it not?
It wasn't in the Emerald
really?
Dex. Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
I don't know if they're going to do it this... Yeah, it wasn't in the Hoenn Dex, but after you beat Emerald, you could catch Ghastly and other Pokemon that had random outbursts. Like on TV, it'll be like, there's like a horde of Pokemon here that you can't normally catch from a different region. Go here and go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's nostalgic. I remember those days when I'm like, I want new Pokemon. Let's check the TV for like the Saturday morning cartoons and see what I can catch. You know what I'm saying? Oh gosh, I miss those days.
I know, right? Well, while we're on the subject of Megas, before we get distracted, let's discuss Mega Altaria.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's gonna be like the new outrage spammer like check pretty much. Cause you can't really go for outrage when Altaria. Dang it, how you say it? Altaria?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's not important, but I'm pretty sure with Hyper Voice it can OHKO like any dragon without multi-skill. Like, what's a good saying? it gets Dragon Dance itself, so you can run a mid set, and it has pretty good defensive typing. Because what it's not weak to, it resists pretty much.
Yeah.
Besides normal type. So I mean, I haven't counted the resistances yet, but it's at least 10 of like common new types. Like it resists bug, it resists dark, it resists. Well, it's immune to dragon. That's really important. What does it resist? It's immune to
It resists grass.
And water, and electric, and fire. That's a lot of like common attacking moves. But unfortunately, it's grounded now, so it won't resist ground type moves. Yeah. I mean, even though it floats, it's like a magic zone. It gets hit by ground moves. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Let's see what else. Anything else I missed? Like top of my head, resistances.
Besides that, it has a new typing, which is fairy.
Oh, that's implied. I said it's immune to dragon.
Some people don't know.
I know all you guys saw that commercial. I mean the trailer. What's it called? Whatever it is.
There's a trailer.
You all saw it. Yeah, it was on the Pokemon YouTube channel.
I haven't seen the trailer yet.
It came out a day after you told me, like, all 3 megas. Like, basically, the morning after. I'm like, hey, we got new megas, Salamence, Lopunny, and Arteria. Dang it, I can't say it right. Altaria. There we go. The skills. Pronunciation. Anyway, all it was just like, it showed gameplay. Mega Evolving, that's about it. Nothing new. And it showed that high jump kick hit a Stabilize from Mega Lopunny because it gets scrappy.
Yeah, that was the focal point for me. I was like, yes, scrappy.
And that's it, pretty much. I didn't see in aerial late boosted. You can't really. It's kind of implied. You don't really see it from Mega Elements. And then what else? Mega Artaria used. Was it Moonblast? I don't remember. It was a fairy move, I think.
It has Moonblast and it has Dazzling Gleam.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Mega Artaria, it gets Cotton Guard still. So that's a fairy type with like +3 defense. I'm just saying. And
let me tell you just how powerful or how bulky that thing can be with 2 Cotton Guards up. One of my friends did multiple calcs for what her defenses be. An Aerialate Thrash from Mega Salamence with Altaria. If Altaria manages to get up 2 Cotton Guards before it comes out, he has the 4-hit KO. He has a possible 4-hit KO with 2 Cotton Guards up with Thrash.
Dang, dude.
That's a Mega Salamence, and that was with a Dragon Dance boost. It's a possible 4-hit KO for Mega Altaria with Thrash. I'm like, that's incredible.
That is.
And then with Reflecto, it's a 6-hit KO.
Well, let's not count that.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I mean, you don't need Reflect it's a 4-hit KO, but if you do have it up, like, you're not gonna stay in. It's just gonna waste turns.
Well, some idiots would stay in on that.
I know. I'm gonna see that a lot. Early, like, Oris, I'm going to see a whole lot of noobs. Not noobs, that's a bad word to say.
Everybody just saw my background. It slipped for a second. And
what background?
It showed my laptop background.
I forgot it.
It showed Seeker's face. Oh, Lord.
Oh.
I'm not going to edit that out either.
Dang. I was thinking some kind of, like, anime thing.
But another thing about Altaria is it's not just super bulky and it's not just going to be a great attacker. It's also it's like a jack of all trades. It's really good support too because it gets a roll. It gets Hill Bell, and Safeguard.
Some crazy stuff.
Yeah, it's just super good. Oh, that's on a game.
It gets toxic too. I'm joking. But everything gets toxic pretty much.
Well, except
Metagross does that. Metagross doesn't. I think, right? Does he not? Does he, y'all?
I don't think he does.
Oh, there we go. I'm smart. I knew that before you did.
Oh, hold on. I posted that me and my friend were doing a thing on Twitter. And I posted on Twitter that we're doing a discussion, and I actually got a question that a few people want answered. So I'm gonna take four. I'm gonna take like the four questions that were sent to me to my personal Twitter. Um, the first question was what what kind of megas can we expect to see become staple in the OU metagame? Not, it doesn't just have to include the new released megas, but will any megas move up and will any megas move down in tier?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
That's good. That's good. Okay. On the list of mega, let's go from OU down to lower tiers. So, like, Charizard, what do you think? Both forms, X and Y. You think they're going to stay in OU?
Well, Altaria is a complete counter to both Charizards now.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
She resists
Yeah,
both of well, she's immune to one of to X's stab, and she's resists his other stab, and she resists all four possible moves for Mega Charizard Y. And she resists Focus Blast, she resists Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Solar Beam.
The only thing is Fire Blast might be able to 2-hit KO. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but if it's sun boosted, it could possibly like dent it, but it won't like counter it at all. It won't do any damage to it.
That's why everybody's running the Cloud9 Altaria for the Mega Evolve when eliminates.
I didn't know that. Yeah, it's gonna counter both of them. I think both Zars are gonna go maybe UU. I mean, if you can find a counter to Mega Altaria, I mean, you can like instead of having a Bisharp to kill the Latios, you can just have the Altaria counter instead of having a Bisharp. You can kind of use your Zards more without fear of being like O-code by, well not O-code, but 2-hit KO by any of its moves. But maybe they might stay in OU if you can like find a good counter to Altaria. But as of now, though, I don't think there is like a one like card counter that can't do anything to it. You know what I'm saying? Because it gets Fire Blast and pretty good coverage moves.
And with her getting a confirmed special attack boost, I believe it was it was confirmed. Her Fire Blast, even though it would be unstabbed, is going to be doing a bit more damage. And you really don't want to be losing any kind of checks. And
did you just fart?
No.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, I must be hearing things.
What kind of question is that? Did I just?
I mean, okay. I heard you talking. I heard like, oh, okay. Sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm so done right now. I'm so done. I'm not editing that out either. But to answer your question, dude, I do have predictions for some rising and some lowering. But thanks to Aegislash ban, I believe we're gonna see more of Mega Gardevoir and
a lot more.
Oh yeah, and
all I see now.
Mega Medicham. I think he's gonna rise up maybe to I think he's OU or is he UU?
He's on BL right now.
Oh, BL?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure
he's been there forever. Sorry, I kind of keep jumping in.
No, that's fine.
But he's been there forever.
OU.
Yeah, I think so too. But I'm thinking like Venusaur is gonna go up.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's gonna stay OU because I mean it can't counter Altaria, but it can like set up there. It can take some Fire Blast and shoot some poison. What's it called? Sludge waves or sludge bomb, whatever it gets back at it. Do some pretty good damage. And it gets good recovery and synthesis. So it gets Leak Seed too.
And Giga.
So it can. Oh yeah, and it can possibly like outwall defense of Altaria. Then let's see. Mawile, if it stays in OU and doesn't get banned, I think it might.
I doubt that's gonna get banned. That people has been voting against banning it like to the get-go.
Yeah. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's good. It can like destroy a newer player, but if it's somebody experienced, with OU or just Pokemon in general, you can like walk. You can like get around Sucker Punch. It's not really that bad of a thing. I mean, that good of a thing to be like ban worthy.
Yeah.
It's like banning Bisharp, except like having a lower attack, obviously. But it's that kind of thing. I know it can OHKO like half the metagame, or like almost everything, or 2-hit KO everything. But you can kind of like outspeed it and just kill it with any move. Well, good move, like stab move, or super effective kind of stuff. But I don't know if if it doesn't get banned, I'll be happy. But if it does get banned, it's gonna like leave a whole lot of like random like Gengars and stuff, even more with the E/slash and my wild gun.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna see the rise of psychic and dark types.
Yes. Sorry, I keep doing.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Okay. Speaking of megas, like, new megas now, but I'm pretty sure, like, almost guarantee that Mega Scantel and Mega Swamper are going to be in OU because Polytoad's going to get moved up from NU maybe to RU because you want that switch. Yeah, because like all the weather inducers other than Hippowdon and Tyranitar are all in NU because like they aren't being used anymore.
Oh wow,
it's sad though. But like the good thing about that, you can use a weather team in any tier you want to now.
Just true.
So that NU the NU rain, the UU rain, is so strong. Anyway, let's see what else Megas. Mega Lopunny.
I give her.
I'm not sure about that
to start off.
Yeah, because if you put her in with Talonflame, it's gonna OHKO it every time.
Yeah, that's very true.
And there's like flying types that would do some good damage to it.
We'll have to wait to see what kind of stats she gets first.
Yeah, hopefully if she gets like a pretty good defense boost and like a high speed and attack boost, she'll be able to take maybe one Brave Bird. Not well, but
just imagine though if she comes in on a weakened Talonflame, maybe 40% health, a fake out would kill it.
And it gets quick attack, so you can go like fake out quick attack and get a good like 40% off. Does quick attack out
prioritize Brave Bird?
If it's faster.
Oh well, because a lot of things outspeed Talonflame.
Yeah, I mean most Talonflames don't run max speed. Well, a good one. Well, usually because you only run enough to outspeed certain things for having your secondary stab and not Brave Bird. But I'm pretty sure if Mega Lopunny gets at least a base 130 speed, it can outspeed like a non-max speed Talonflame. What I want to know is that Mega Slowbro, my bad. I want him to be like decent but not amazing, because if he's amazing, he's going to be on every team. And that's going to be kind of annoying not seeing like powerful megas. It's like more like bulky things on your teams. That's kind of weird. More stall.
Speaking of that, before you go any further, I have to tell you this.
Beyblade.
You might just I'm talking to you. You might just need to go change your pants after I tell you this.
Ew.
It was rumored, heavily hinted, heavily rumored, not 100% confirmed yet. A new move tutor will be able to teach Slowbro rapid spin.
Oh, snap. Oh, that makes so much sense, dude. Oh, God.
It's been really big all over the place, and people have been saying that it's like 80% confirmed and stuff like that. And I'm like, having another rapid spinner, this time it being another mega, because I think there's only two megas, well, one mega out right now that gets rapid spin. That's Blastoise.
Yeah, that's it.
But
I'm pretty sure there aren't any megas that get... Oh, sorry.
Oh, I just
keep doing that. I'm angry. Anyway, hopefully we get some like more megas with defog and our rapid spin. We need that bad.
Oh,
because defog, like Defiant boost. I mean, if you defog on a Bisharp or what's that thing? The bird dude with the like mohawk thing. The flying normal. I forgot his name, but that thing is Defiant too. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
But yeah,
any other megas we're missing?
To finish the guy's question, I've got two more megas that I think are going up, and I've got two that I believe are going down. For going up,
Bayonet.
like I said, that's exactly it. Bayonet and Ampharos, I believe, are going to see more play the upcoming gen. And this one is going to be like a shocker to everybody. I believe X is going to drop to UU or Borderlands.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because like
there's just too many fairies coming out this gen.
Yes.
Just too many. He can't, and they all like just say, hey, no thanks.
And then like Mega's got power. I'm pretty sure it's gonna outspeed it.
Okay.
It can Oko Dragon. I mean, Draco Meteor. That's X is only base 100, right? Isn't it?
Yeah. He can't even. I don't think he lives a Mega Latios, or I mean not a Mega Latios. He doesn't live normal Latios or normal Latias's Draco Meteor. I've never seen one live that, even running max special defense and max HP. But I've never seen anybody run max special defense and max HP on a Charizard ever.
Yeah. I mean, if you did, it wouldn't do any damage back. I don't think it could Oko. It might be able to actually outrage.
Without attack investments? Or Tough Claw is still kind of a investment, I guess.
A little bit. What else are we missing?
Could live that, though. I'm pretty
sure it can. Could. Yeah, because most of them run like barely any bulk, but it's just enough to get off like roost and recovers.
True.
Stuff like that.
I'm excited. Wait, there's.
Me too.
I'm gonna take this next guy's question. It's a girl. My bad. I'm so sorry, miss.
See, he's so mean. Calling you a man. I'm sorry. He's evil like that.
She's
calling you man, woman.
Her name is
man, lady.
Her name is
gorilla woman.
Her name is Chris. Her name is Krista. I cannot pronounce her last name. It looks Spanish, but her name's Krista.
That's racist. It's Hispanic. You gotta be safe with that. Gosh.
She said, Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon exist. They both are ancient Pokemon. They're both ancient Pokemon that got primal devolutions. Do you think that any of the fossil Pokemon will get de-evolutions or primal forms? Oh, that's a good question too.
Mega Tyrantrum.
I don't think they will, because if they were going to do that, they wouldn't have made Mega Aerodactyl. They would have made Primal Aerodactyl or something like that.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
They can't just take away a Mega. Well, they can. They're Game Freak. They've done weirder things, but I don't think they'll take away his Mega Evolution.
It'd be cool, but nah.
I do see in the future. I can see Cradily, Armaldo, a Tyrantrum, and Aurorus all getting Mega Evolutions, but I can't see any of the other fossil Pokemon getting them. Like, I don't see Mega Kabutops or Mega Omastar happening. Sorry. For anybody that wanted Mega Lord Helix, I don't see that happening. But, they may do that. She had another part.
Oh, what? Oh, she did?
I didn't see that. Also, this is a question for you and your friend both to answer, although, LOL, I'm pretty sure you both are answering the questions anyway together, so, anyways, she says, do you think there will be any, exclusives, not just Pokemon, but exclusive items, gameplay, events, etc., in Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby? Actually, I don't know. I'm pretty sure there is, otherwise they wouldn't be making two separate games.
Yeah. I mean, right now, all I can see is maybe, like, having an event for the stones for the Lotties and an event for Kyogre and Groudon. But, I mean, that's the only thing that could be, like, game-related.
Yeah.
Game only right now. Unless they give us, like, some kind of random event thing saying, oh, get this whatever, if you get Sapphire, stuff like that. But, I mean, right now, probably just Mega Stones. Yeah. That's about it, I can see.
Oh, and speaking, I don't know if Rowdy here heard about it, but there is a new feature to horde battling. There's not gonna just be Pokemon, like wild Pokemon horde battles. Now you're gonna end up horde battling trainers as well.
Like in the anime.
Like Magma Grunts and Aqua Grunts, so far as what was confirmed, that you will also do horde battling with them.
That's the clean surf. It's great.
What if it's Team
Rock sliding everybody. Huh?
What if it's Team Aqua though, and they have water types?
Or
that one Gastrodon that's got the water before.
That'd be dumb.
Storm Drain.
I would run. I wouldn't fight him.
You can't run from a trainer battle.
I can. What you talking about? That's how I get my experience. I like kill one thing, come back, and fight him again with that fully healed Pokemon, and keep doing it over and over again. That's how I roll.
Alright, let's take. Okay, this is from Tristan X the Gaming Knight. His question is.
His name's cool.
Yeah, I know. His question is. I'm actually glad people are questioning when I post this stuff on Twitter. I actually enjoy that kind of thing. That people are actually responding to, like when I post a video or something, I'm getting follows and likes all the time now, and just because Hayden started following me. But
You got street cred.
but what was the question he just asked?
You need to read it.
Oh, I didn't even read it. Never mind. I'm so stupid. I assume from some of your videos I've seen you are a competitive player. I guess this is almost
He thinks he is.
First question. Hey, I'm a competitive player.
I know. I'm messing with you. Calm down. I'm joking.
What do you think? How do you think? How much do you think the meta game will change this upcoming or Ruby and Sapphire release? Besides
A whole lot.
Oh yeah, definitely. Besides the fact that we're getting new excluding megas, how do you think it's gonna change? Well, you really can't say it's gonna change without including the megas, so that one's kind of a hard question to answer. But if we're including the megas, it's gonna change a whole lot.
Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be so many tiers, like jumps and switches.
Heck, they might even have to invent a tier.
It might.
Well, they're about to invent a tier for Gengar, banned forever.
Dang. Oh yeah, dude. Possibly. Excuse me, I kind of burped in the middle of that. Anyway, possibly like SNY, how they like instead of having different tiers, they kind of just like reset the whole thing and had like obvious Ubers, like the Koger and all them up there, but they had like a free OU where they had like speed boost in there, KFC. Stuff like that. It's random Pokemon that were like banned, but Torchic is Mega Evolution. I call him KFC because not Torchic. What I'm saying, Blaziken. But anyway, okay, like I was saying, like early SNY, instead of having like a ban list, they just had all Pokemon that were banned, like Thundurus, stuff like that. It was just all in one tier until people start using certain like half of them or like a fourth of them, and that fourth became OU, and then the rest like became lower tiers. So I'm thinking it's gonna be anything like last generation. Well, this generation technically, it's gonna be like a free OU, any Pokemon pretty much, besides like the obvious Ubers. Then after like bans and usage thingies, they're gonna have the tier set up again. So I'm thinking after all of that, a whole lot of really good megas are going to be like UU and RU instead of being OU anymore. Because, obviously Zardex, he's kind of countered pretty hard.
Yeah. I think I think Game Freak was like, we made a mistake making Charizard X too powerful, so to make up for it, we're just going to throw in a bunch of fairies.
And then just kill it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what can it do, though? Like, to a Mega Altaria. Like, literally.
Earthquake is its only option if it runs it.
But, I mean, it might not 2-hit KO if it gets a defense boost. That's the only thing about it. That's the only option it has.
KO Altaria. Definitely not.
There's no way. But,
and she has access to Roost, too, which is just ridiculous.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And it's not even
I forgot about
her
that.
in any way at all, since she's not a flying type anymore.
Yay.
More bulk.
Yo.
Yeah.
Like, my first team, it's going to be like Choice Banded Scizor, Choice Banded Ferrothorn. What else is good?
All
can
the
kill
choice
it.
bands.
Yes, all the Choice Bands. And like Choice Specs. What's the poison type that's good? Let me think. Gengar with Slush Bomb. I can't think of anything else that can actually do something to it. Altaria. Well, Mega Altaria, not normal. Mega's better.
She's already a nice special wall in the NU tier, and she takes all kinds of special attacks. Give her a Mega and a special defensive boost. That's just gonna be like, throw all your sludge bombs at me. I'll take at least 2 of them before I go down.
Yeah, Unless you get the poison, then you can possibly do it, KO it. But that's like 30% chance.
unless they predict the getting poisoned and then go for heal bell, and then switch out and come in later.
That's when you run. That's when you click X. Like, I'm not dealing with this today.
All the bulk that's coming out though.
I know, dude.
Really announced a lot of bulky mines.
But people are complaining about stall now.
Yeah.
Like, wait till next generation. It's gonna be big. Like, half the megas are like bulky mines.
Glasgow, you're not gonna see Glasgow anymore. You're gonna see audino.
Yep. You don't need Glasgow. You got audino.
I'm just gonna devolve everything and I'm gonna proceed to voice it.
That new move. Hopefully, there's like a clause for that. Have one devolve Pokemon a game. You can't do the whole team. That would suck if you could. Could you imagine?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I pick your best OU team you made and have all of them in second evolutions if they can't evolve. Like, your best team you have. It's like, think about it. I mean, a good team, like a solid team. And then it's like de-evolve them and see how good they are then.
And one of my friends did speculation. It was just a theory. If Altaria, not Altaria, if
Audino?
If Audino were to have had Pixelate, and she does carry Hyper Voice, would that be double stab?
Huh. That's a good question, actually.
Because it starts off as a normal boost, as a normal type. So normally people would assume it would get the normal stab boost first, then get the fairy boost by Pixelate. Because that we've never had a Pokemon that could ever have had that happen before. But what if like somebody power or skill swapped Pixelate onto Mega Audino? I'm kind of curious about that. That would be like super Oko everything. I don't care if you 4 times resist fairy, you're gonna get Oko'd.
Pretty much.
One more question. This one's from Natalie. I hope that's Natalie. I really hope I'm pronouncing your name right, miss.
Yeah, problems with that kind of stuff.
She says, She says, will you personally be doing your Pokemon contest and doing anything with secret bases? Oh yes, most definitely. I'm
lazy. I'm not. I might do a little bit if I fancy doing it, but like otherwise, on my free time, I'm not doing that. I'm lazy.
You have to win a contest to get the Pikachu.
I know. That's the one contest I'm gonna do. If it make me do it, I gotta do one, and I'm done for a while. Unless I want to get something special.
You'll do it when me and Priestess and Seeker all do it.
Only if you guys do it. Otherwise, I might do it by myself. That's lonely. Just saying.
I mean, I personally don't like Pokemon contests if I have to do it by myself. It just takes the fun out of it, But as for the secret bases, I'm pretty sure me and Rowdy and Seeker and Priestess will all have fun with that. Gonna be raiding each other's secret bases, and we're gonna
be mad. You got to steal my stuff, man. If you can do that now.
Climbing in your window, snatching your people up. I'm not really gonna snatch anybody up though, so don't worry about that.
She says that now.
Oh, what? Somebody sent it.
It's not all y'all.
I'm gonna take this last question. I'm sorry for the. There's like 4 other people sent questions in, but I'm only gonna take this last one. Wait,
you can speed read them.
I gotta pick a good one. The video is almost at the limit that I can upload for YouTube, so I gotta be careful.
Hey, you do.
I don't know which. All these are good. Well, except this one, but I don't want to do that. I like this one. This one's actually a debatable question. This was from another female. Her name is the PC Goddess. Okay, well that's kind of a cool name. She asked. I asked this on a lot of YouTubers. I've asked this question for a lot of YouTubers and people on Twitter, which is where I found this one at. This question when they make speculation and news videos. What do you think? Will there be a chance for dragons to make a comeback in the metagame this upcoming generation? Nope.
Yeah, I mean, kind of. I mean, if you count dual type dragons like Altaria and maybe Salamence, depending on if he gets in before Atari like sets up, maybe. But like the old dragons,
to me, the only saving grace of dragons this gen could be Mega Salamence.
Yeah,
that thing,
I feel like
the Mega Boomerang.
Yeah, no discus. Mega cup holders. Come on now, you know this. Anyway,
you can throw Salamence around Mega Slowbro.
Oh god,
that's crazy.
No, oh gosh. Anyway, I mean, possibly, like you said, it's like a really low chance because there's too many fairies. Yes, they're just gonna mess them up. But I'm pretty sure like the old dragons we're used to seeing are gonna like drop the usage because Artaria and all the new fairies are gonna mess them up.
I'm even, and I hate to say this, I really hate to say this. One of my favorite dragon types ever in the game I've ever played. He's gonna drop. That would be Garchomp.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like his speed tier is too low. I mean, what's in the speed tiers?
Oh yeah.
Like he's base 1-2. I mean, what am I saying? 102, and like every other Dragon Mega you've seen coming out. I mean, assuming that Artaria gets a speed boost, they all outspeed and can outcome him easily, like with anything. And even if he's Scarf, like Artaria can come in on a outrage or Dragon Claw and mess him up.
It's just too
good. Man. It's too much. Unless he's like a support, like Rocky Helmet, Focus Sash, whatever, with Stealth Rocks. But besides that, I don't see like an offensive Garchomp being too popular anymore.
And Mega Garchomp already wasn't that popular.
Yeah.
I mean, his release was super hyped, but once people found out about his speed drop, he got outsped too much, and it just became a problem.
Yeah. And unless you ran like Sticky Web or like Baton Pass into him, and that's kind of like unreliable.
And even then, Ice Shard Mamo just, destroyed
him. Yeah, speaking of Mamo Farm, we haven't talked about it at all. I mean, it's going to like come in and like check a whole lot of dragons.
Oh, yeah.
Destination.
It's just, like, I think this is going to be the end of, the dragon hype, and the fairy hype's going to start.
Like, definitely, yeah. What he said. Because there's a dragon fairy now, which is basically like the best of both worlds, sort of, you know what I'm saying?
And we were expecting something different to be fairy dragon. Like, we were expecting Latios or Latias to be that, but we got Altaria.
I don't want that.
You give
I was unexpected.
You give the Pokemon that has access to Cotton Guard, Roost, Heal Bell, all kinds of moves, and you give it Pixelate. You're just saying, hey, we want Altaria to be useful now, and Altaria is definitely going to be super useful. She's definitely going to be staple OU. She won't have no fear of dropping whatsoever.
She's going to stay there
until like they announce a Mega Poison. Like if Mega Drapion gets announced, though,
yeah, that's going to be a problem.
Because his fairy would be neutral. Because he would be poison and dark. So
we need a poison steel type.
That would kind of counteract itself, wouldn't it?
No, listen, because it's okay. It's like a rotten piece of metal, right? Chemically like infused. It's like a Garbodor with like I don't know aluminum in them.
Like
when it make evolves. I don't know what I'm talking about. I got lost with that. Anyway,
like a Magnezone mixed with like a muck. Like it's like
it got ate by the muck.
It's a really bulky steel type with access to poisons. That would be broken.
Yeah. And it can levitate.
That's like the ultimate fairy counter.
Yeah, we need that. That'll help out. It might like keep Artaria in check. Because like as of now, unless you guys know anything else that we're not catching, like we're not seeing, there isn't really like a big counter to Mega Artaria that can just come in for free and OHKO it or like 2-hit KO it all the time without any boost whatsoever. I don't see it yet.
I really can't think of an Altaria counter. Honestly, not yet. I mean, we don't know everything yet.
You can check it. You can go and like say, "Hey, I'm a Memo Spine. What's up?" And it's like I sharded, but that's not gonna do too much damage to it if it's like boosted with Cotton Guard.
And now this is gonna be so hard to predict what kind of Mega Altaria is gonna be used.
Yes, it's too versatile. Well, it's not too versatile, but it's like really versatile.
Now you actually have a legitimate physical set with Return would now be the most powerful physical fairy move that's actually usable. Not counting.
And it's Dragon Dance.
Exactly.
And don't forget, because if you expect it to be defensive, it will like dragon dance in your face, and you get swept. That's even worse. You know what I'm
What if that
saying?
thing had like Dragon Dance, Cotton Guard on the same set, and then had 2 stab moves?
That'd be
That would be
horrible.
I would rage quit like instantly.
Yeah, you kind of have to be. You just say, "Hey, you beat me. Good game."
I
And
don't want
then,
to
like,
play
so,
anymore.
yeah, I'm not sitting through this.
Altaria just got so many more sets that can be run now. She can be
Yeah.
physically defensive, with physical attack, physical with special attack. You just do whatever, all kinds. It could still use its old support sets with access to new moves. Special attacker, dragon dancer, bulky support, all kinds of things. Oh, goodness.
Yes. I mean, hopefully, stat-wise, hope it gets like a big offensive boost, so it won't be too heavily defensive. You don't have to worry about it, wall and everything. Because I'd rather it sweep me than it wall my whole team.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's just me personally. I'd rather get swept than get walled for like 2 days in a row,
Oh, yeah.
a weekend, a month.
That's what happened with Seeker when she did her generation tournament. She was repping Gen 4. Yeah, she was using Gen 4, and she ended up against the Gen 1 team with a Clefable and a Chansey.
Oh no!
And her battle was 97 turns. And the only reason that she won was because the other girl ran out of time. And her Gliscor had more HP. Like, she literally ran the clock down to 0.
Okay.
And her Seeker's Gliscor just got 2 crits back to back, 2 crits, and killed the Clefable. And then she went on to outstall the last Pokemon they had. And she won due to the time running out, and her Pokemon had more HP.
It happens sometimes. That's how you got to win. If you can't beat it, just stall it out. That's all you gotta do.
Like, I was so stumped by the things this girl had on her Clefable. Like, it was just crazy. It was she ran the weirdest set, man.
Was it good or it was just kind of strange?
It was stupid. Like, she could have swept Seeker's team with Stored Power Clefable, but this girl did not carry Stored Power. You know what she carried? She carried Wish,
What?
Cosmic Power, Moonlight, and Seismic Toss.
That's strange.
I've never seen that on a Clefable.
Now, if it's like a Chansey, it has no like actually good offensive, stats at all. So I mean, Cyber Toss is okay, but on I don't understand that.
I was like,
So it has a decent.
Stored Power in ones.
Yeah.
Like, that's what we were waiting on, because we were both Skyping at the same time that was going on, and I'm like, oh my word, this girl's about to sweep your whole team, dear. And she's like, yeah, I know, I'm about to quit. And then when she finally set up her final one, she got taunted where she couldn't use any more of those moves, and we're like, alright, so now we have to find out what her offensive move is. And it was Seismic Toss, and I'm like, are you kidding me? But this girl said she was new to competitive battling, and all she relied on was stall. And I'm like, that's not how you battle, dear.
Yeah. I mean, but stall Pokemon do damage, not like big damage, but a Clefable should have at least Moonblast or Flamethrower on it. I'm just saying. But I mean, she's new, so she didn't know. But if she listening to this, you need the offensive move when you stall. Even though stall, you need to have some kind of like damage output. If not, you're gonna get set up on and swept.
The girl actually is a subscriber to the channel.
She is?
Yeah, I taught her how to build teams and find her core, find things to support her core, stuff like that.
That's good. So she knows now, right?
Yeah. But
okay,
we're
good.
out of time now, so I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna end the video here.
Stop talking. Talk too much.
We're gonna do another one though on specific stats and movesets for them later, but we're gonna wait till the 14th to do that, or 15th. When my girlfriend gets back on the 14th, we're gonna give her a day to rest, and then we're gonna get another one of our friends.
She'll need rest.
Yeah, trust me, she's been gone 10 days. She needs rest.
I know, I'm messing with you.
And we're gonna have another friend, Priestess Shizuka. She's gonna be on here with us too. And we're gonna discuss our thoughts and opinions. This was just like kind of like a news update with a little bit of detail with it.
Just saying random stuff, you know.
But anyways, yeah, that's about it. I'll come up with something catchier later.
Yeah.